Yes.
Now we're live. Okay. Well, welcome. I didn't know we were live yet.
Hey everybody, welcome to
Hey,
Hangout.
what's going on, guys? I'm gonna be just so you guys know. We actually have a Q&A spot that we're going to be monitoring. So I'm going to be on that. It's on our Google Hangout page. So if you're watching it live, you can actually let us know where you're calling in or where you're watching from. We definitely want to know where our MITS family's from. We're a global company, so I just want to know where you guys are calling from. I'm calling in from Los Angeles. That's where I live. So welcome to our MITS Hangout. Super pumped up.
Awesome.
And Shelly?
Oh yeah. So hi, I'm Shelley. I'm calling in from New Zealand, down under. We were just discussing that it's 9 o'clock in the morning on Monday down here, so we're ready to start our week. Well, I'm ready to start my week, and yeah, welcome to the Leadership Council. We're kind of changing the format a little bit. I don't know if you've been on before, but basically what we're here for is to and just to talk to and encourage you. Hopefully you get some help from what we're up to. So I'll pass it to who's next on down the line. Teresa, you up next.
All right. Hi, everyone. I am Teresa Key, and I'm on the Leadership Council as well. So welcome. I hope you guys kind of sit back and get ready to, go live in the chat room and ask questions and kind of take in what we're about to say, because I'm sure we're going to drop some major nuggets. I don't know what's going to come out of us, but I'm sure, it's going to be major.
Yeah,
So
no
just
doubt.
yeah, it's the Q&A
Yo,
is
what's
where
up,
you
everybody?
questions, right?
Hello, hello.
Hey, Vinny.
Hey, I'm
Hey.
on the phone with Eric right now. He's still having some technical difficulties. He can't get his video to work, so I'm trying to work it out with him real quick, just so you guys know.
Okay.
Okay.
So we'll pass it to Lisa then, and then we'll come back to you. If not, we have a few things we just want to share with you guys. This is going to be free. We're not going to take a lot of your time. It's be about 30 to 45 minutes. We just want to share with you, why MITS, why we got in. Okay, this is more. The members, talking to the members, okay? So we have other things in place throughout the week, but this is just for us to come and just chat, and you can ask your questions. We're real people just like you. So definitely want to pass it to Lisa. Looks like Lisa. We got Lisa on the line. You
Can you
might be
unmute
muted.
yourself, guys?
Okay. Did I
No,
mute her
Lisa
out?
has. No, she has to do it. Just up the top, Lisa. Just see your microphone button up the top of your screen. I still can't hear you.
Let's see. Yeah, now I lost her video.
Yeah, her video's not working, so.
All right, well, we can hear you, Vinny, so you can jump in for a
Yeah,
bit.
go ahead, just update me on what you guys are talking about. I was on the other line.
We're just introducing ourselves for the most part at this point in the hangout.
Okay, awesome. Well, just to catch you guys up, my name's Vinny Aiello. I'm the operations manager. If you're a MITS member, there's more than likely a chance, and you're on this call, more than likely I talk to you. We've spoken once or twice or a few times, and I love the Leadership Council. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be here, especially with these people. And the cool thing about my position with MITS and really what I can provide is I've known Vince for quite some time. And I was talking about Eric with this, and the cool thing about that is I've seen Vince since 4 years ago kind of just grow his business, and more importantly, seen these people on this call in this Leadership Council develop through Vince's personal coaching and through his system, and really seen, Shelly, Eric, Martin, Teresa, Lisa, everybody just really develop. So this is really awesome that we're doing this, and I'm glad that you guys are here and taking the opportunity to listen to, these MITS members who've traveled with Vince and really taken him as their coach and taken advantage of his systems, and just to seeing how they grow. So that's what my contribution is going to be. I'm just excited to be here, Martin. So thanks for the intro, man.
Sweet, awesome. Did we get Lisa back on? Lisa, can you hear us?
think she's still going in and out.
Okay, sweet. Well, just for myself, I did give you a little background. I live in Los Angeles, and I'm just super pumped up. I've been with MITS and since the beginning. And at the same time, I've been following Vince. He's been my personal mentor as well as all of these lovely folks on the call with us. So we want to come to you today and just share with you a few things. First of all, why we got in. We'll go ladies first, and then we'll go across the board. But just 5 minutes, why we got in, and this is going for those of you that are thinking about MITS, or you've been on our calls, but we're gonna give you a perspective of why we got in. Okay, so we can start off with Shelly. We can start off with you again and go across the board.
Hey, Martin, real quick though, and Shelly, before you
Yeah.
go, what are we doing for questions? Did we address that? If there's any questions?
Yeah, we have a Google Hangout page open, and if you guys have questions, we addressed it in the beginning, but
Okay, I just want to make sure, because I know I talked to Vince too, and if we can get some questions going in the group as well, that would be great as well, if that's all right. I'll set that up. So I'll put a screenshot into the Hangout, get it up in the group, and we can throw some questions in there too, for the people just hanging around Facebook as well. So
for sure.
Just wanted to
Awesome.
throw that. Okay, go for it, Shelly. Sorry.
No, good idea. Good idea to put it in the group. So for those of you who aren't quite sure, there on the left-hand side of your Google Hangout screen, there is a blue box with a white Q&A, and you can just click on that and write your message. But I guess it's probably better to put it in the group, because then other people get involved if they don't know about this. So yeah, so just briefly, I have been very, very privileged to have known Vince for, gosh, coming up to, I think I met him at an event 2 years ago this month, actually, and I thought he was just way too cool for me. But the next event I went to, I met him and introduced myself, and basically I saw that he is a real, true, heart-centered entrepreneur, and he's really dedicated to make us as his students really improve in our business life. And so then I kind of was around when MITS was developing. It was called another name at the beginning, and I actually caught Vince's vision. I was lucky enough to see it right from the beginning, because he taught me that it's a much easier conversation to have with people to say, can I help you with traffic generation, than to have the conversation, would you like to join my business? And being able to come in from that other angle, like, can I help you with lead generation? All the guards drop down. You can literally just give value. You can show people, you can teach people. You don't have to give away the whole kit and caboodle, but it's an opportunity to be able to let people know who you are, what you have, even if it's just a matter of directing them to, in our case, Vince's teaching. You can use these, and this is what I love about Vince's teaching, is that you can use his teaching across the board, regardless what business you're in. It's kind of like a marketing philosophy. That's how I see it. And so, my conversations are literally, I've grown. I mean, so many people have changed and said to me how much I've changed, sorry, and that, it's more like, how can I help you, and this is what I'm doing, showing what you're doing, offering value, and that's probably the number one thing I have. So business is no longer about being salesy. It's no longer join me kind of a conversation. It's how can I help you, conversation. And I guess I just wanted to touch on that briefly at the beginning, and I will pass along to Teresa. I think you're next on the list here. You need to unmute yourself, love.
Okay, great. Thank you, Shelly. So the question was why I joined MITS. I know there's a bit of a delay. I see myself moving in slow motion a little, so let me know if I need to slow down a bit. But I joined MITS because I've been online for the past 3 years, and I found that I enjoy personal coaching. Like, I enjoy one-on-one coaching. I've created products, and I've also built teams within MLMs. But what I found is that people are more willing to talk to you if you have something that truly helps them um, helps them win in their business. So talking about traffic generation was just a new conversation for me. I'd never really talked to them about it. It was something that I did, for example, with Facebook, and it was just something that I just didn't really give it a second thought. And then when I heard about MITS, I actually joined before really understanding what it was. I saw who was involved with it, and I got excited about that. And literally within about a week of joining, I was at their first live event. So sometimes when you see something good, even though you don't know exactly what's going on with it, you may hear a few buzzwords like traffic generation or lead generation. You jump on it because it sounds good, and it hasn't disappointed me. It hasn't disappointed me yet. I've met some fabulous people. I've been able to connect with people all over the world just because of the fact that now I'm focused in on traffic generation for my business, and I'm also helping people that have joined MITS as a result of my link floating around the world, literally, and it's really a great thing. So that's basically how I got started. I got started by just hearing about it and jumping in with both feet, and I have not been disappointed yet.
Very cool, very cool. Man, sweet. I don't know who this unknown person is, so forgive us. It's just throwing me off, guys. It's throwing me off. But we're here to have some fun as well, guys. So just know this is not structured. We're not here to. We're just here to be ourselves. It's Sunday. We don't, we don't have to be here, but we're here for the community. And I'll jump in a little bit when it's my turn. But Vinny, if you want to go ahead, I mean, you're the operations manager of MITS. Actually, we got Eric now. Eric, you want to? We haven't got anything from you yet. So, can you hear me? Can Eric hear me?
I don't think so.
No. I think Eric is like on two different computers.
Yeah, I think we got Lisa back too. She's muted, but I think
Okay.
she's back.
Yeah, Lisa, can we hear you? I think it's a little. You're outside, so it might be a little bit windy. But if you can hear us, and
It's just, can you
there
hear
we
me?
go.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
can hear
it's
you.
just really loud. It's just really loud in here. I'm sorry. I'm in Vegas right now. Just having,
Woo!
yeah.
Cheers.
And I can say I have not put a single dollar in a slot machine because my money is better in my pocket than theirs.
That's right.
Gonna say sorry, money.
Oh yeah, so just enjoying life, and we only have one life to live, so you might as well just go ahead and live it the way you want to. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm loving about MITS is, look, I'm sitting at a bar right now. I'm here with you guys, so it's great. I've been able to put my hour in a day for my online business, and reaching out to my team members, whoever has any questions or need any help. I'm there for them, and it doesn't matter where I am. Like you can actually live that life, right? You don't have to be sitting at home all the time. So I love it.
Awesome, no doubt. And for those of you that don't know Lisa's story, Lisa has a great story. Man, and I don't know if we want to go into that right now, but just she has a great story. If you haven't connected with her, definitely get to know her. She's a warrior. That's what I love about her. She's definitely a warrior. Been fighting and also a mother and just been able to also do well in MIT, juggling all these different things that she's doing. And I just look up to folks like you, Lisa, just, because you're making things happen, and that's awesome. So, yeah,
Thank you.
great job. If
You're
we could just
making me
mute.
cry. I'll mute
I'm sorry.
myself. I just want to say you guys are just amazing. Thank you so much. Like I read Vince's post just before hopping on here, and I was starting to cry. I was like, oh, okay, I can't cry right now. But thank you so much. I love you guys. Thank you.
Well, we love you too, Lisa. Definitely connect with Lisa. She's definitely a MITS, in the Leadership Council. She has a lot of value to give out too. So next, we'll pass it over to our fearless operations manager in MITS. We have Vince. you've been working with Vince for quite a while now. You've also interned with him for a few years, but yeah, why was it? What does MITS mean to you, and why, for the folks that are watching this, what kind of wisdom you could give to them?
Well, that's a good question. What MITS means to me? Well, it means a lot to me because one, I've dedicated my life to this company and this business. I'm 24 years old. I met Vince 4 years ago when I was interning in college, just for a summer job, and just kind of dove into it. Just followed his lead, and I've had him as my mentor, as a close friend for 4 years. So what it means to me is really just his hard work and my hard work finally being, exposed to the world and provided value. I mean, Vince has always been so value focused, and he's always taught traffic since he came online, and that's always what he's been successful at and why his businesses have grown. But he's also very much been an open book, and I really think that's why we're all here in the first place. To even be on this call and have this opportunity to be on this hangout is really because of his ability to provide value and teach it in a way to really help people understand that to build your business, you're only, we all always hear Vince say this, you make as much as amount of value that you can put out into the world. That's what you're worth. That's how much you're worth. And he continues to teach that not only through his trainings and really just opening up the book, but really just giving MITS, the ability to position people, whether you don't have a business, whether you want to start a business, whether you've been struggling for years, whether you're a 5 or 6 figure a month marketer. I mean, our system provides value to any type of marketer online, and that just is really what MITS means to me. We give people a chance to be successful online, the right way, providing value first, selling on the back end. So that's really what MITS means to me. So, in saying that, it looks like finally, Martin, we got the mystery man here, mic'd up, smiling, ready to go. So, Mr. Mystery Man, what's happening?
Oh, we can't hear you.
Can't hear you. Try unmuting yourself.
He doesn't have the little mute sign on him. Now you're muted, it says.
I know what his problem is. I'll message him. Keep going, Martin. I'll talk to him real quick.
All right, for sure. Well, at least we got the mystery man. We got the face to the unknown name, but it was Eric, always pulling tricks out of his bag. I love it, Eric. So I guess I'll jump in. I guess why MITS for me. For myself, I've known Vince for a few years. I actually met him at a live event that he actually talked about a lot in when he goes into his trainings. I was actually fortunate to meet him, and ever since that day, like, I just knew something about Vince. Like, I needed to get to know him. I needed to make sure that I was, being involved in his life, and just I was able to have him as my mentor. And when he talked about MITS and what he was doing, I caught the vision. And when you catch a vision and you know where this is going, see, it's not about what's going to happen tomorrow or the next day, right? What Vince always talks about, and it always resonates with me, is what's going to happen 5 years from now. What you're doing today, right, by you being on this hangout, you're positioning yourself for success, and it's not about what's happening again tomorrow. It's what you're doing now and in the future to help yourself. So I caught that vision, and the number one thing for me, though, that I really was looking for at the time, yes, I definitely I didn't know about this industry. I didn't grow up learning about business or anything like that. So when Vince started talking about business and about lead generation, that's the most important thing that you need to have. Then I started to realize, okay, I need to definitely start learning how to, traffic generation methods. Not only that, but the most important thing for me that I can give to you guys today was the community that we are forming. Right? It's a community of like-minded folks, entrepreneurs, business owners that are coming together and really just sharing ideas, masterminding on a weekly basis, from our Tuesday masterminds to our Thursday masterminds to right now, and us getting better together as a community. And that's really what I was searching for. I didn't have that back then, and now I'm so blessed to continue the ride with you guys. And you know, we have a few more things that we're going to talk about today, but that's really what it is for me, guys, is the community that we're forming, and you guys that are here. We definitely want to pass down the knowledge that we've been putting into our business back to you guys, as at the same time, you know, linking up with Vince and learning from the, what I like to call him, the sensei, right? He's a sensei of marketing. So just learning from the master. So that's it for me. That's you know, why it's the community for me. So Eric, do we have you mic'd up now? Can you hear me, Eric? No? Still not. Let's go back to if you guys are getting value, let us know. Let us know over here on our Google Plus page, or if you're on Facebook, you can let us know on our Facebook page as well, our community group. But let us know if you guys are getting value so far. If you have any questions while we get Eric's mic up, but if you have any questions, let us know. We definitely want to answer them for you. We're here for you guys. Okay, we're investing some time to be here for the community. So definitely give us some feedback. We actually, you know, feed off of each other. Okay, so if you guys are all quiet and there's crickets, then it's, you know, this is an interactive hangout. So if you have questions, let us know.
All right, hey Martin, what's up? Can you hear me, man?
I can hear you.
All right, one of the things, can I bring up something I wanted to talk about on this hangout?
No doubt.
I didn't really warn you guys, but it's something I wanted to bring up. So, you know, oftentimes, you know, with the MITS system, it's a system. You know, it's my internet traffic system, and there's a reason that it's a system. And if you're on this call and you know about MITS or you don't, we have, you know, different levels inside of MITS, and everybody on this call has positioned themselves as a level 3 entrepreneur inside of MITS. So, you know, we've mentioned a lot about, you know, the coaching, the training, you know, really what goes on in there, but let's kind of just dive a little bit deeper into the system, and let's just kind of take it level by level. Like maybe let's take the level 2 stuff, you know, as far as all the trainings in the back office, as far as the weekly coaching calls. I mean, if we're going to talk about level 2, what is your guys' favorite part about level 2, and what is something specific inside of level 2 that really in your business gave you the opportunity to either, you know, get ahead or make you better, or it changed something that, you know, made you more successful online? Like, let's kind of talk about something a little bit more specific inside of maybe our level 2 that you really got value of as a level 2 member, that, you know, opened up your eyes in your business or something to that sort. Just kind of talk about that and mastermind a little bit about really what happens inside the system. So whoever wants to go first, feel free.
No, Eric, say something real quick. We might have. Are you back on? No, Eric's not back on. No. I'm hearing a noise.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can start, and then we could go the other way if we want. Is that fine, or? Okay. I guess I'll start. For me, if it's just one thing, again, for me, rapid fire would be the mastermind calls. Right? If you're a level 2, you unlock a whole new world. Okay, if you're level 1, you get a certain thing, right? It's our basics. You're learning how to drive traffic. Cool. When you go to level 2 and you come into really, you unlock our mastermind calls, which we do on a Tuesday, every Tuesday at 8 o'clock in the morning. We do, and you come and you ask the questions that you need help with. We mastermind as a group. The best thing about it, though, is we have Vince live. And to get Vince on a one-on-one call, I mean, number one, it's really hard because he's really busy. Number two, he charges $1,000 an hour. Okay, so you can come to these live mastermind calls on a Tuesday and on Thursdays, right? So you unlock those mastermind calls. I think that's the the heart of the value for me. Another, and at the same time, the different traffic methods like Twitter. I'm really liking Twitter right now. I'm building a following there. I never was on Twitter before. I just didn't understand it until Vince came in and Vinny came in and really just laid it down and gave some value. And now I'm building my following there. So for me, it's the mastermind calls. I could come anytime. Sometimes, I just go in to listen and to get value from others, because, let others come out and get value as well, or ask their questions. But sometimes I go on there and I ask my question and I get help with. I make a few tweaks, and my business grows. So, that's it for me.
Hey, Martin, that's awesome, man, first of all. And you brought up a good point. You said a lot of times you just go on to listen. Now, we all know how much Vince, wants us to talk and wants everybody to be asking questions, but a lot of the time on the mastermind calls, when Vince is critiquing other people's ads or looking at their business or talking about them about conversions or sales, a lot of the times if you're just on the line, you get a lot of questions answered that you might not even know that you have. And that's really also the powerful, is you'll actually get to sit on the sideline and watch Vince actually coach other people. And I know that Vince has said this before, but if you're an athlete, what did your coach always want you to do when you were on the sideline? He wanted you to watch the game so you could learn. And that's really the powerful thing of these calls too, is that you can position yourself in a way to where you're either getting critiqued or you're learning from people getting critiqued. So that's awesome, Martin. That's great value right there. So who wants to go next? Shelly, Teresa? Shelly?
Yeah, sure, my mic's open.
Go for it.
And I've always got something to say. I cannot speak highly enough of what we get inside of level 2. The fact is that as much as it's annoying, I have to get up at 3 a.m. my time which is Wednesday morning for me, for the coaching call. My phone is always set. It's always set to wake me up at 3 a.m. and I get up, freezing cold. It's just coming out of winter here. And there's a good reason I do it. It's because it totally gets me going. It feeds me. It sets me on the right track. And I truly believe that we need a coach. This is most of us have come from various backgrounds, and while we might have a little bit of marketing training, it's kind of like we're getting a degree along the way in marketing, and online marketing especially, which is another whole different beast in itself. And so, for me, that those calls, both of the calls, I will not miss at all. I won't miss them unless I'm really sick. But I totally believe it's worth it. We get pretty much. I feel like it's one-on-one coaching because it always speaks to me. And for $200, we get 8 coaching calls with a 7-figure earner. I mean, to me, it's a no-brainer. There's just no question there. And just one more point quickly, if that's okay, is that the traffic training that we get inside as well. What I love is that there's quite an array. So, often someone. My students will come to me and they're like, oh, not quite so good on Twitter, and or don't like this, or I really love mobile. And so there's so much. It's like a smorgasbord, and I always say, well, just go in and have a look and see what catches your eye, and you can study that and you can get good at it. And when you're good at that, then you can add another thing. But I'm a search ad from way back. That's what I love to do, and so there's a few platforms that you can utilize to get search ads up on the online without getting banned. And so whatever kind of pushes your buttons, it's available for you. And that's what so the two things I like is the smorgasbord of training, and I would not miss the masterminds, the coaching, and neither should you.
Awesome, Shelly. That was great. So you guys hear that? 3 a.m., Shelly, right? 3 a.m. twice a week, or on what, Tuesdays for that call? What's Thursdays for you?
The Wednesday. For me, it's Wednesday morning.
Well, yeah, Wednesday, Friday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome, Shelly. That's dedication. That's really just another reason why you're here on this council. I mean, that's just, if that doesn't show dedication and effort to your business to want to grow and be better, I don't know what does. So that's awesome. Teresa?
Wow, Shelly.
Hey, real quick, guys. Real quick, Teresa. Hey, Vinny. I think I got a message from Vince. I know we're talking to. The screen is stuck on me. I don't know how to actually get it off of me. Do you know how to do that?
I think Eric does, but
I'm not trying to steal the limelight or anything. Just not even.
Just message
I don't know
Eric.
I had controls of that. Okay, I'll message her.
Whoever's in the control place, they need to blue box the piece of the speaker.
Cool.
We might have a little delay too, guys. So I think I have controls, and I'm pushing whoever's talking. I'm putting the thing on them. It was on Shelly earlier, so we might have a little delay on the hangout. It's just part of it. Just know that happens when you do hangouts, guys.
Yeah.
So if you ever do one, just know you're gonna have a little delay. So don't worry about that too much, I guess.
All right. Cool, man. Well, go for it, Teresa. Let's keep it going.
Is it my turn? Can you guys see me?
Yes, and you look gorgeous.
Yes.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Shelly. You know, I really like interacting with fellow marketers, and I know in other programs or systems, you don't necessarily get to talk to and interact with the leaders. And in this system, not only do you get to interact with the leaders, quote unquote, the leaders, but you yourself get to become a leader. You get to learn the skills that, let's say, the person, like one of your favorite marketers, that person may be outsourcing, you know, some of what you're learning inside of level 2. So now you have a marketable skill, and you literally can take this anywhere. It's not just so that you can market your online business, but you could literally take this to like small business owners and show them, you know, for a fee, how to do what we're doing. The other thing is, and this is what kind of stood out for me, and Martin, I'm talking, but it's like I see you, so maybe we got this ventriloquist thing going.
I see
okay.
you.
You see me, okay? But and you look great, Martin. The other thing is, for years, you know, in the MLM space, we talk about the 97% of those that quit. Well, now we have something to offer them. Not only can we target them and drag them, kicking and screaming into success. A lot of people quit and then they become jaded and they don't want to, try anymore. But with this, like some of the training in level 2, I mean, $5 to $10 a day ad budget. I mean, who doesn't have that? With $5 to $10 a day, you literally can put together a marketing campaign, and inside of level 2, Vince shows you how to set it up and get it done, and you're surrounded by people who are doing the exact same thing. So it's pretty awesome the way it's set up and structured, and you don't have to really feel afraid. It's kind of like a safe place to fall, if you for lack of a better phrase. A lot of people get beat up in what we're doing, and this is a safe place for you to fall, a place for you to learn. Of course, Vince is going to push you, and he's not apologetic about pushing. He will push you to move forward, but it's all good. In the end, you will, if you really listen and you take action, and you take good notes, but you take action, just try it, you end up moving forward. So.
Awesome, Teresa.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. So now I know you mentioned like some strategies. Now we've kind of just been talking about the stuff Vince has been teaching us and walking us through strategies, but what specific strategy inside of level 2 do you really utilize in your marketing, and what kind of results have you seen with it?
Let's see. I started out with mobile, and to be honest with you, mobile I took a step back from it because I got so many clicks from it, and I needed to dig deeper into how it's working, and I needed to look at a mobile funnel, for example. So that's an example of how you can do something totally new. It can blow your hair back, and then you have to start over to really understand what's going on. Now, I enjoy this whole new concept of working with Bing and Yahoo Bing advertising. Twitter was something that I never did, and now when they say you can push a button and literally almost print money, when you realize that you can learn these strategies here about Twitter, and you can push a button and then you got people from all over the world listening to you, it's really pretty amazing. And it's something to really pay attention to, because imagine that you have a small following now, but in 6 months you may have a following of 10,000, 20,000 people, and you can really connect with them using Twitter. So I'm really impressed with Twitter. I like Yahoo Bing. Search traffic is always great, and I'm still kind of working with mobile. So maybe on the next Hangout, I'll have some good news about mobile.
That'd be awesome. That'd be cool. Sweet. So is anybody else working on any other strategies inside of level 2 that they've implemented, seen success? Maybe one they didn't know about that they started to use and learn something? Shelly, maybe. Martin, Lisa. If Lisa's still there. Yeah, she's there, I think. Anybody? Martin?
Sure, I'll jump in. Let me take it back. Let me take the screen back. I've been doing Twitter. I've been diving into the Twitter. Also with the Twitter cards, so I've been building a list with that. I didn't know that. Actually, they just brought that out, so it was good to be in MITS, so we can actually. And here's a cool thing about MITS that I like is anytime something changes, it's not like other systems or other products that you've probably purchased in the past. I know I've purchased a lot just in my own getting better, right, in my own education. But the cool thing about MITS is anytime something changes or something is introduced into the platform, let's say a platform is like Twitter or mobile or Facebook, when something changes, Vince and Vinny actually go back there and they actually change the models or they add something that that those platforms now have. So when we started in the very beginning, we didn't have Twitter cards because Twitter didn't even have them themselves. So by being in MITS, now you have the wisdom and the knowledge in the back office that you can now tap into. So I've been using that. I've grown my Twitter account I think to like 400 now. It's not it's not in the thousands yet, but hey, we're making progress. That's the cool thing about it. My whole focus is not what is happening today or tomorrow. It's in the long run. So as long as we stay busy and we stay doing what we have to do and building our followings and things like that, that's what we're here for, and that's a strategy that I've been implementing on my end.
Awesome, man. Sweet.
Anyone else? Lisa's on the leaderboard.
There's like a delay. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
It might be a little.
You can hear me, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I've been finding that like level 2 has been really helping me out with the Thursday night the practice call. You can learn so much in that, and also consistency, right? Like you have to be consistent. If something doesn't really work for you, like I don't know, Facebook or Twitter, don't just stop. Because I've been hearing a lot of my members saying, "Oh, I've tried this, I've done this ad, it just doesn't work," and then they move on to something else. But you've got to keep tweaking it and just keep changing certain things on that specific ad, or do split testing. You don't just give up, because the diamonds are really on the other side. They really are. So you just got to keep tweaking. I've been actually learning a lot about how to just the targeting part. Just playing around with my retargeting in the back end, and I see a difference. I really do. Like I haven't really changed much in my ad itself. I've been concentrating on Facebook. So I try to do the opposite of what everybody else is doing. If somebody's saying they're doing a lot of Yahoo Bing, then I'll just try to do something else. Even if they're saying it's working, I'm just trying to concentrate on other things. But yeah, just retweaking my targeting, just that alone just does wonders. It really does. I've been getting a lot of engagements, and I'm seeing results because of it. But also saying that buying traffic from Vince is huge. Like it's just amazing. I mean, why not have Vince himself work your business for you while you're doing your thing at the same time, right? So it's a double thing. So that's a lot of people should also consider, is getting traffic from Vince as well. There's just
awesome.
So much in there. Level 2 is just amazing. Love it.
Yeah, absolutely. And a lot of that stuff's taught in level 2, and I'm happy to see that you took advantage of it. And something that I'm not even noticing right now is, Martin's dropping Twitter cards, you're dropping the word retargeting, and a lot of people on this call might not even know what that is. And I just want to clarify, that those are the types of things you learn inside of level 2. I mean, a Twitter card is a way that you can advertise on Twitter and generate a lead from a single click from your timeline. There's just a lot of different things that you learn inside level 2. So if we're not speaking your language, just go ahead and ask about it in the group on Facebook. 'Cause I know
Sorry.
And you did mention purchasing traffic, and purchasing traffic from Vince is something for our level 3 members and our entrepreneurs. And we're all entrepreneurs here. And that's something I also kind of wanted to talk about, because level 2 is really all the training and the coaching, and level 3 is really all about positioning and really taking advantage of the people that don't come into your business. And at some point in time, you know, we all came into this industry not knowing much, and you know, we're seeking to make money online. And all the people on this call have been successful at it. We've all made money online, and there's a reason for that. And as I said in the beginning of this, MITS is a system, you know, and the reason that we want you to learn the training and get the coaching before you can be an affiliate with us is because we really believe it takes a certain set of skills to make money online and be successful. So at some point in time, we're all continuously learning, but at some point in time, we were all here just to learn online. But once when you started to learn and implement, all of you on this call, your downline started to increase. You started to get affiliates. You started to make money. So something in your business shifted. You all of a sudden were now the Vince Reed to your downline, to your affiliates. So let's kind of, if you guys don't mind, I kind of want to talk about really the positioning of level 3 and just what it's done for your business, being able to sell traffic, using our Done For You system, and really being able to be the Vince Reed to your downline, and really just kind of taking advantage of that. If anybody wants to jump in and really just talk about, you know, your positioning of level 3.
Yeah, am I on? Yeah. I would never consider myself Vince Reed to anybody, but
You know what I mean, Shelley.
that's what I want to be when I grow up. But yeah, no, totally, I get you. You know, it's funny because, you know, I'm an ex-nurse, and so, you know, marketing is the furthest from what I've come from that you can ever imagine. And, you know, I always say if I can learn it, anybody can. But, you know, people are even saying, like, what do? I just do what Vince tells us to do. You know, that's all I do. And what I like about being level 3 is that I actually have my business position where MITS is my front end, and you can even go to one step kind of ahead of that is with the MITS pages, the free landing capture page software. And so this is one kind of arm of my business, but this is how you could structure your whole entire business, is literally only giving away capture pages as the only thing you do. And what's great about that is that, and okay, I'll just tell you one little story. So as I said, this is part of what I do. I set it up, so I've got ads that giving away the capture pages. And so when the people are using the capture pages from my link, and they join MITS, or they also enroll for the capture pages, then I get the commission. And so, you know, my marketing efforts are just like exploding, because by giving that away, you're expanding your reach. Your link is just going, you know, goodness knows where. Goodness knows how many times around the planet it's going. And, you know, I'm getting commissions, and I have no idea where they've come from, except I know that they've come from those links, because they're not, you know, these people are not connected with me at all. They're not on my list. They're not my Facebook friends, and that is simply because I've been giving away those pages. And so that's a huge advantage. And again, like I said before, you know, having that, being able to say, can I help you with your traffic, as, you know, as an entry point into my business. You know, this is another thing, is would you like a free capture page software system? You know, so fantastic entry points for people. And there's no salesy, like, you don't have to be, you know, anything that you don't want to be, and you're helping people out, and they love you.
Exactly, Shelley, exactly. And the free capture page that you're referring to is MITS pages. And you don't have to be a MITS member to use it. You can just go to mitspages.com, or if you know someone in MITS that's an entrepreneur, talk to them, and they'll hook you up with some MITS pages, and it's free. You can check it out. They're all completely customizable. And the way it's positioned is our level 3s actually get to be an affiliate of our MITS pages and take advantage of that capture page software and tool, and, you know, really provide value and give people, you know, capture pages to get started with their marketing. So awesome, Shelley. Thank you for sharing.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Shelley, if you don't mind, since we're just, you know, freestyling this, can I ask you a few questions about that? I think it'll be great for our audience, for our members. No, I just wanted to. So you're talking about you're giving away your capture page, right? So just so everyone can also get some benefit from this. So you're giving it away, and are you doing Facebook ads? Are you doing Twitter ads? What is it? How are you having your
Yeah,
success?
look, I just do all my marketing strategies. I've got campaigns built for that, and so I'll set up something, and again, all I do is what Vince teaches me. So I set up a little thing that teaches someone, like how to, set up this type of page, or how to set up an opt-in, how to set up certain things. So I might explain about, for example, how to set up a sandwich page so you don't get banned in Facebook with your links, with your affiliate links, or Twitter for that matter. And so I might do a little teaching either in a video, or you could write a blog post, and then say, this is the system I'm using, this is what you use. So you're actually doing it live in action. So you're teaching them along the way, and of course at the end they want to get them. Of course it's natural. They look beautiful. You can show them how you can have a page up in less than a couple of minutes time. You can link it straight to, you can put them into your autoresponder, or you can link them straight to your affiliate link. Another way I do it is I always put them in my bonuses. So that's a fantastic. And to be honest, you guys don't even have to be MITS Pages affiliates to do this. You can still give away MITS Pages as a bonus, because it's a fantastic bonus. People are out there buying other systems for $40, $50 a month, and here's you coming along with a very, very similar system. In my opinion, it's much better, and you're giving it away for free. What a fantastic bonus! That's over $400 in a year saving for them. So that's a couple of ways I do that.
Awesome, awesome. Well, if you guys definitely, those are some bombs. I definitely taking notes. Shelly, let us know if you guys got some value from that from Shelly, because I definitely got some value, no doubt. Definitely giving out free lead capture pages is the way to go, guys, because that's something free that you can give away. Everybody needs to capture leads, so that's the greatness of Vince and Vinny bringing out these tools for us, and so we can utilize them. And the cool thing is that it's all exclusive. When you're a MITS level 3 member, guys, you get these tools that no one else really has in the marketplace. There's others that you can probably pay for, but we get them because we're a MITS level 3 member, and that's what the perks come with being a level 3 member. So super excited. Awesome, Shelly. So we're hitting about 40. We've been about 47 minutes now. I think we any last comments before we wrap this up, Vinny or anyone else?
Yeah, actually, I have something to say. First, I want to thank you guys. That was awesome for coming on a Sunday and providing some value and sharing just your experience with MITS. I want to thank you guys for that. I want to thank everybody on this Hangout for just joining us, getting to hear a little bit about us. We all encourage everyone to converse in the group, reach out to the people if you want more questions on this call, and reach out. We have weekly events as MITS members. The MITS community, we have weekly events. As we mentioned, the Tuesdays and Thursdays are for our level 2 members, but we have a Monday morning wake-up call every Monday where you can hop on, and Vince and I are on the phone, and we talk about the system, and he's there for you to ask questions to. And we have a webinar actually tonight, Sunday night. This is a webinar that Vince Reed does live every week. He's always providing value. I know a lot of the MITS members will go on them every Sunday just to jump on. So I just highly encourage you to jump on the webinar. Ask more questions about MITS. Just listen to Vince and just visualize it, and just be on the webinar tonight. Jump on a call this week, and just go from there. That's my little 2 cents. So that's all I got, Martin.
Sweet. Anyone else want to jump in real quick? We got Eric. What is it? Charlie Chapman. Scott. He's muted for the rest of the evening. He came out. We could see his awesome mug shot. But we couldn't get no voice from him. Sorry. If you guys seen Eric, make sure you ask him for your money back, because he didn't show up for the show, and make sure you get your money back. So, Teresa, any final words before we sign off?
Yeah, definitely, Martin. This has been great. I just want everybody to just kind of take a moment and pause and really ask yourself if you're doing well online and if you're getting better. Don't be afraid to succeed. Check out what we're doing because it's real, and we're not kidding. We're not playing around. We're having fun on this hangout, but this is real and it's something that you can do. So check it out and get on the webinar. It's coming up next.
Awesome. Shelly, any final thoughts?
Just go break through your fear. Stop making excuses and go. Be yourself. Get on with it.
Awesome. Eric, can you wait? Can you wait for the people? Because we can't hear you. Can you wait for the people, Eric?
Give a wave.
Bye.
You know why he's not talking, Martin? You know why he's not talking, right?
No, I don't.
Big show. He gets a shout out in the group for hitting 5 figures in MITS, and now all of a sudden he doesn't have to talk.
Is that what happens? Okay. Dang, okay, that's what happened. You'll see the replay, and we're just talking about him now.
Yeah.
But we're having a good time, folks. I mean, definitely, like Teresa said, this is real. I mean, we're having the Leadership Council, we're coming here for you guys. We did have it structured at first, but we scrapped that, and now we're just coming to you and being just how we are today. So this is definitely real, though, and we're having a good time. Lisa, any last final words? Say goodbye from Vegas.
Yeah, just don't be afraid to ask for help, and as silly as the question is, it doesn't matter. Like, I have silly questions still, and it doesn't matter if it's a silly question. Don't be afraid. Just everybody's approachable. You can ask anybody for help, and you know what? If a person like me, if I don't know the answer, I will get the answer. You know what? We learn together. So it's a great community. It's definitely something you need to be a part of. Because everybody's just amazing. It's not one of those things where, oh, well, she said she's going to help me and she didn't. No, we really are there for one another. So I really encourage you to continue on with the training within MITS. And it's never the same thing either. They're always tweaking it up, so it's not boring for sure. I mean, we get to see these lovely faces every Sunday. So yeah.
Awesome. Well, great. Well, have a great time in Vegas. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, hopefully, unless you post it on Facebook.
I will. If you want to see pictures, private message me, and then I'll send you pictures.
Okay, guys. Thanks for coming out. If there's any questions, we definitely want to get to your questions. I'm trying to scan. If you guys can scan the Facebook group or the G page. If we have any questions, we'll answer them. But I just want to leave off with we have like everyone said, we have a workshop tonight with Vince Reed, the founder of MITS. Come hang out with us. Get better, and let's definitely grow together as a community, guys. That's what it's about. That's what MITS was created, to definitely take your business to the next level. Is there any questions that I probably missed? If you guys have questions, ask them now.
Hey, Martin, I have one more thing to throw in real quick.
Throw in there. Go for it.
If you're a level 3 member and you're on this call, Vince wanted me to share with you, a great revenue generating activity, especially on a Sunday. We have our webinar tonight. Create an event, promote it to your fan page, promote it to your friends, put up an ad for tonight's webinar. We all know that people need to see this stuff. We all know the value it provides, and Vince says we're wrong if we're not sharing it. So, great way if you're level 3, promote your post to a fan page with an event for tonight's webinar. Put up an ad with tonight's webinar. Let's continue to share the MITS value with the world. That's all I got.
Sweet, guys. So we'll cut it there. Make sure you guys jump on the webinar, and we'll see you on our next MITS hangout, guys. Peace.
See ya.
Thanks, everyone. See ya.